this thing on. Hey, Tubi people, Owl of Mad Mud Duck, back to you, May 7th. It's Friday. And had quite an adventure today just to go up and get some money from Money Tree. Pull out the end of the driveway, notice traffic is bumper to fucking bumper going north. So I get on the AM 1000 Como radio to get there at the 4's traffic report to find out what the fuck's going on as I'm going down and get my cup of coffee. Go down and get my cup of coffee, go by the bank machine, see Rhonda sitting in the Money Tree parking lot and go over to talk to her. She's gone. So I maneuver my way back around so I can head back towards home without having to get involved in this bumper-to-bumper stop shit that's all the way down into Fife and as far as I can see north of me. And, I pull out of the parking lot. I'm going to go over and say hi to Rhonda. She's gone. Pull up the road, see her sitting in a goddamn vacant lot. So I just keep going. Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, she went out. Things were good between us. She went out, rented herself a motel room, and was busy rubbing it in that she's sitting there in a bathtub getting clean while she's talking to me on the phone. And she didn't invite me to come over and get a shower, which I found was quite rude of her. But, that's her. And ever since then, she's just been avoiding me. Doesn't fucking answer my text, doesn't answer my calls, just don't fucking talk to me. So, what was it? Tuesday, she gets a hold of me. Tuesday of this week, she gets a hold of me. She needs a jump. Her battery cables are evidently dead. Or she just can't get her car to start. So I go down, tighten up the goddamn battery cables that somebody had loosened up. Get her car a jump, get her car running, get the battery cables all tightened up again. And I was more business-like with her than, miss you, baby, come home shit. Didn't say any of that shit. It was just more of, okay, you need to get this fixed like I would with, any fucking customer. And left, and next morning went down to meet her for coffee, and she wasn't there, and I pulled by over and got some cash out of the cash machine to go get some cat food, and she was over in the parking lot, and I went over to talk to her, told her Happy Cinco de Mayo, and ducked out. Then that would have been like Wednesday, I guess, and Thursday I go down to get coffee, to meet her down for coffee, and I see her car pull up the highway and sees me sitting in the normal spot, so it turns off before it pulls into where I'm at. And I didn't see her come in, but she snuck into the goddamn coffee place. And when I pulled out, she was pulling out the other direction. And it's just she's going out of her way to fucking avoid me. And today I went, seen her there, stopped the cash machine, went to go talk to her. She was gone. Seen her up the road in another spot. Sent her a text about, I don't know, that I miss a fucking memo somewhere. I don't know why you're going out of your way to avoid me, but, you need to get up over yourself, little girl. And sent that text and then blocked her fucking number. Sherilyn's in the mental institution and has basically quit calling me because the mental institutions, she's burned them out totally. They won't deal with, they won't release her to me anymore. Because every time she gets released to me, she takes off. And they don't want me calling anymore. I'm basically good with that. So, mission accomplished there. She finally went to the well too many fucking times to get me to get her out of there and burned them up too many. Burned them all up. George and the kittens are doing fine. I will be making more cat videos. Because when you got this many rambunctious little fucking kittens, you can't help but make cat videos. They got out of the house yesterday and I couldn't find one, and I'm looking all around and I hear him mewing and I'm going, oh fuck, only one place he could be. So I went over, looked under the truck, didn't see him, popped the hood, and there he was up on the fucking left fender well. Don't know what he was doing in there, but the orange cat. They'll be 2 months on the 18th, and the orange kitty does the Halloween kitty back arch thing, jumping sideways thing now. He's a little shit. Think I'm gonna name him Tigger, because his head's made out of rubber and his butt's made out of a spring. And then, oh, it's Friday. There's going to be southbound traffic like a motherfucker, too. This ought to be interesting. George Jr., the little one that looks like its mother, has taken the perching on my shoulders and cleaning out my ears. So evidently I'm family. And if I have my hat on, perching on top of my head, we are going to put a stop to that. And then the little black one that Rhonda wanted, that I'm really not sure that I want to give a woman who lives in her vehicle one of my kittens. I tried to get her up out of the vehicle. All she wants to do is sit in the goddamn vehicle and bitch about everybody and drink. She was fun at one time, but all of a sudden she just got to be old and ornery and a bitch. I mean, I was trying to get her up out of the vehicle. What the fuck? Oh, God damn it. What the fuck you think I got that goddamn thing for? I'm happy in my little one right there, all covered up and all snuggled in. Just needs cleaned up some, but you know, that's what I figured here. Because this some bitch don't fit. But what I've figured here is, in the beginning, I started out with nothing but an 8-foot camper. And I was going to refurbish the motorhome until the tweakers come up and stole all the copper and the radiator one day. And the driver's mirror. That one I'm still trying to figure out. But, so I started off with an 8-foot camper. I went from the 8-foot camper to a 16-foot night. It was a 1971 camper. 1971 Caribou. I went to a 1972 Rancho El Rey 16-foot self-contained trailer. And the Rancho El Rey evidently is rare. Like rarer than fucking hen's teeth. And it's all there basically still. It hasn't fucking totally self-destructed yet, but you know, I've been living in it since 2014, so you know, 5 years, so it's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 7 years. Yeah, it's gonna start to show a little wear and tear after a while. So started with the 8-foot camper, the 16-foot trailer. Now I've gone up to the 1988 Terry 29-foot trailer. So basically, I'm doubling in size each time I make an upgrade to my living situation. So there's something to be said about that. I don't know what, but something to be said about that. But hell, I've got the goddamn 18 or the 29-foot trailer so I could put it in here so Rhonda didn't have to sleep in her car. But she wants to be a bitch. And I don't need another bitch because I just got rid of one crazy bitch. I don't need another totally crazy one. Still, I haven't figured out why I attract abnormal women. Crazy ones. Usually ones that can't understand normal thinking. Okay, I've ranted and raved about that enough, and usually I get to rant and rave every once in a while. But it's Friday, made it to another week, got some money in my pocket. My brother called, sent me $50 he didn't have to send me, told me all about his big, new, beautiful place, and, fuck. I got a beautiful place if I just clean it the fuck up. Might have to invest in a dump run here this weekend. That's about enough of that.